What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Chicken Bone Alley, brought to you by SRI Performance, Stock Car Steel and Aluminum, Earl Ramey Racing Engines, RK Motorsports Consulting, Profab Headers and Exhaust. What's going on? I'm David.
Sterling, what's up, y'all?
We back.
We back.
We back.
We
back. We're in it. We're live. We're not live, but we're live.
We're live right this minute. We're definitely live.
At this moment, we're live. When you hear this, it won't be live, but we're live.
Exactly. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, what's up with you?
I don't know, man. Trying to do a little moving, So, kids' first day today at school, which was orientation day, so it was kind of meet the teachers and all that, see where you got to go and all that stuff. Blakely's all excited. She's going to 5K, so she's all excited. Got her some real homework stuff to look forward to. She's excited She's excited about it right now.
That's what I was going to say. She thinks she's excited.
Right. So that'll probably change it pretty soon. But yeah, it ain't all coloring and arts and crafts like it was in 4K. So, but anyway, Cole's going to second grade. Got to meet his teacher, and everybody seemed really cool. So they're ready for that. But yeah, they didn't have after school care today. So, and instead of taking 2 kids to work with me, I can handle 1 at work. That's okay, but 2 of them, that's kind of tough, man.
No, they don't argue or anything there. So I mean,
not even a little bit. No, not at all.
They don't throw stuff at each other or hit or nothing.
Man, dude, they bicker back and forth, man, by same, but they're like an old married couple.
That's what they're supposed to do, though. That's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, I reckon. I don't know. Yeah, so went back and did some loading up and moving out of the house here soon. So trying to get some stuff boxed up, loaded up, and out of there. So I've been working on that and going to work some more here shortly. But yes, day's been good. Weekend was pretty good. It was busy and got to go on the boat for a little bit. First time in a while, and it was a nice day on Saturday. We got to test it out a little bit, make sure it's good to go. And it was. Had a good time there. And Sunday church was awesome. David, you led the worship team for sure. You did a fantastic job. Late notice for you, but you did great.
Hey, that's how we roll. I wouldn't know how to do it if it wasn't late notice.
Exactly. Yeah, that'd be the only way you can't. Ain't got time to worry about it. Think about it. You just do it.
Just go. Do what you gotta do.
So that's right. So yeah, that was great. And my son Cole got baptized. So that was
awesome.
huge.
Hell yeah, that was awesome.
Sure was. And we enjoyed that down at the river, and along with quite a few others. Philip, Mary Stephen's sister's son, decided he wanted to get baptized as well. So that was really cool, along with many others that did. So that's just awesome to be a part of that and witness that. And I'm sure for everybody. Yeah, so I had some celebrating yesterday afternoon with some hot dogs and some guitar picking and stuff. They had a good time.
Oh yeah, for sure. I asked Sterling because a lot of times they'll ask the parents to go in there with the kids and stuff, and I'm assuming Sterling wasn't originally going and then was going because he was wearing jeans. But I asked him right before we went in there. I said, "Hey, you got your Speedo?"
Yeah, and I see. I asked Cole. I said, son, you want me to go with you? Or he said, no, I won't. Just Preacher Mac and Pastor Chris. I said, okay, that's fine. And I mean, he's trying to be a big boy and all. That's cool. And so I didn't bring no clothes. And then when we get there and he sees all them, 60, 70 people there, he changed his mind real quick. He got a little shy.
No,
Wanted some encouragement, but yeah, that was cool for sure. So yeah, I had a wet ride home.
Did you turn your heated seat on to drive off?
Yeah, exactly. I should have.
Oh, cool. But yeah, it was good. Good weekend, but ours was pretty much, well, we didn't do much of anything really Saturday. I woke up and the weather was great Saturday morning. So I got up and we were gonna cut some grass. Well, actually, Friday afternoon we had to go over and cut. Kayla's parents, their lawnmower tore up something, or it was in the shop anyway. So we took our lawnmower and Landon went and cut their grass Friday afternoon, and then got up Saturday morning and gonna cut some grass, and so got out there and it felt great. I wish it just felt like that all the time.
Especially on race weekend when y'all decide to
See,
go
that
races.
never happens. That never happens. It's gonna be
No.
if we go race, it's gonna be 100 heat index of at least 110. I mean, at least.
Right, exactly.
And this past weekend, there was or Saturday anyway, there was no humidity. It was 85, 80 something degrees, something around there, mid 80s. It was absolutely perfect. So that was wonderful. But yeah, cut some grass, then loaded up a few things that my mom wanted from over here that was in her shop and stuff. So took all that to their house, and me and my dad had talked about riding out to Lakeview, and it got later and later, and I think both of us got more and more tired
Right.
as we were sitting there. And it was like we talked about it and then just didn't go.
Yeah. Well, y'all been going every weekend to the racetrack, so having a break, it's probably good for you.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So, but I did sit there and watch the truck race and all that stuff over there. So
Sweet.
that was a pretty good race, and so that was cool. But yep, and got up. Well, see what happened was talking about. Our music pastor, he got sick. I don't know, was that about a month or so back? I think it was.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Had some stuff going on, whatever. Didn't think he was gonna make it that day. Well, he come in, and everything was great. Well, the same thing jumped back on him this week. So, and about 8:00 Saturday night, he texts us all, texts the whole praise team, said, "Hey, I'm not gonna be able to make it tomorrow," And he said, "I'm not gonna dictate whatever how y'all do it. Just I know y'all take care of it." I was like, "All right."
Yeah.
So I made a couple phone calls right then, or a phone call, and kind of got thought through. But then he texted back and was like, "I'm getting some medicine. I may be there, but be ready if not." So,
Yeah.
all right. So we got there, and I asked our associate pastor, Pastor Chris, there, said, "You heard from Brad?" No. I figure if I hadn't heard from him, I figure he's coming. I was like, all right. So I just set up like normal. Well, we're setting up and getting ready and everything, and some other people come in. I was like, well, has anybody heard from Brad? Then finally one of them said, oh, I talked to him. He's not coming. I was like, all right.
Yeah. Plan B.
Plan B. So moved all my stuff up to the front and went from there. And
Turned out good, man. Sure did.
It was definitely a team effort. So.
Oh yeah, as always.
Oh yeah. So it was good. It was good. It was it's good to know that when somebody can't be there, everybody can step up like that and still make everything work.
Right.
So. Yeah. So it was good. But yeah, then we rode over y'all's way and ate us some hot dogs, and that was all good.
Hey man, how was your sour cream on your hot dog?
Well, I mean the bad thing was I was the one being accused of not being able to read, not know what stuff was, and
yeah, I gotta take your side on that one.
I was like, this clearly says sour cream.
Yeah.
It was not sour
so,
cream.
Yeah, no, it was French onion dip.
Yeah. So I had some of that on my hot dog. It really wasn't bad, I had everything else on there, so it tasted like a little bit of onion on there.
That's right. Why not?
So I don't know that I would willingly put that on there again. No, and the bad thing is people are probably asking, well, why would you put sour cream on a hot dog?
Why not?
Why not? Because I like sour cream.
Exactly.
They put it on everything Mexican. Why can't it go on a hot dog too? You know.
That's right, bro. That's exactly right.
So, yeah. So that was good. Good afternoon. I will say, when we left there, my parents took Landon and Jackson back with them, and me and Kayla hung around for a little while longer there. Well, when we came back. Well, we didn't come interstate. We actually came in. I don't know all the road numbers. We come in on 38 and all that stuff up all the way through. You know, going right there,
Right.
hitting right there at the hot spot, and at PD. Anyway, we came back on 95. It was kind of same way from because we had stopped by my parents' house, and it was same distance pretty much either way.
Right.
So when we got off, they just built a new. If people haven't seen it or heard of it yet, we got a new Buc-ee's here in Florence, South Carolina, and it has been obviously the biggest tourist attraction to ever come to Florence, South Carolina.
Yes. Yes.
Good Lord. Have you
Just stop right there?
Well, have you been in there yet?
Oh yeah, I've been in there probably 20 times.
Okay, no, I'm not
But I
going
go
in there
by it
that
every
much.
day. Yeah.
I'm not going there that much. Well, I'm not going by it that much either. So,
Yeah,
but,
right.
But Kayla was like, "Well, let's stop in there." She's like, "I want to see what the hype's about." And I'm like, "I don't see what the hype's about. I've been in there one time before, and I just don't understand what the hype is about. To me,
Right. I don't hear.
It's an oversized gas station."
Right. That's all I use it for. I mean, but
And in all actuality, when you walk inside the actual store, the place looks huge because the parking lot's huge and it's got 400 million gas pumps out there. But when you walk in the actual store, I mean, there's obviously more than a regular convenience store, but it's really not all that. I don't know. They got this place there doing the brisket, which I have not got yet. Have you got any brisket from there yet?
I haven't. I heard it was great, but I have not got some.
I keep saying I want to get some, and I haven't gotten any, which I've only been in there twice now. But I did get some. I was like, everybody been talking about these things. I'm gonna try some, but I didn't get the regular ones. The beaver nuggets, as they call them.
Yeah.
We didn't get the regular ones because Kayla said she had some and they were really sweet and just not all that. Not everything people was talking about, but they got all kind of different flavor ones there. So I was like, well, let's get they had some called cinnamon sweet beaver nuggets. They were really good, actually. They were, I don't know, it kind of tasted like, cinnamon toast crunch to some extent, I guess.
Okay.
Kind of something like
that.
that. They were good. They were good. There was a lot of them, but they're expensive. That one little bag of them was like $5.
Yeah, they are expensive. But the beef jerky, they got more beef jerky than anybody in the world.
Dude, no, I saw all the beef jerky. I was like, I'd love to have some, but there was a line a mile long waiting there to get some beef jerky, and I'm like, nope.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Not doing that. So
yes, I can go during the week normally, and there's really nobody there. On the weekend, oh my goodness, you can't get in there.
Somebody told me the other week. I'm trying to remember who it was. Might have been Thomas told me. Told me that traffic was backed up. And I'm hoping there was something else involved in this, but he said traffic was backed up from the interstate to Country Club of South Carolina with people going into Buc-ee's and trying to get on the interstate.
Yeah, I have to say something had to be else wrong.
That's what I said too. I'm like, because that's what, probably 3 miles?
2 or 3 miles, at least. I've seen it backed up across the interstate back to like there's Zaxby's there and all that. So I've seen it that far.
Yeah, I have too. No, I ain't. There ain't no gas station in the world great enough for me to wait that long for.
No, not at all.
And I guess it's cool as a, but you don't know what turned me off from this place the first time I went there, we were heading over to Dillon Motor Speedway to go race. And we went in there, and the reason I stopped over there is because I did know that they had non-ethanol fuel.
Right.
And that's what we run in the race car. So I was like, we'll run over there real quick, get that, some ice, and I'll grab some Gatorades and go on to track. Well, I get in there and we get fuel and everything. So that was fine. Go and run inside real quick. They do not, and I checked again yesterday just to make sure. They do not sell Gatorade in that store. Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
They had one thing. It said sports drinks. They had body armors in there. Not I don't like body armor. I just like the Gatorade Zeros.
Right. Yeah.
So I was just like,
I didn't realize that. That's kind of strange there.
Very strange. So when I saw that when we went to the track today, I just turned around and went back out. I was like, we'll have to stop somewhere else.
Yeah.
But I did confirm yesterday because we looked a little more. No Gatorade in Buc-ee's. They're going to have to change that.
Yeah, I'd say so. Sure.
It was really funny, though, which it is really hilarious to me anyway, because Buc-ee's is a big travel center. That's what they call it. Buc-ee's Travel Center. There's no 18-wheelers allowed. It is only cars that can come in this cars, trucks. You can get motorhomes and stuff like that in there. But when you go in there, do you go over to the drink side?
To the this
when you walk
regular gas.
Yeah, like when you walk in the front door, you go to the left to the drinks over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is so funny to me about that store, being it is a travel center, is there's, I don't know, 8 refrigerator things, eight doors, I guess you say, for regular drinks and water and milk and blah, 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 and a few soft drinks and, like I said, body armors, whatever. There's about, like I said, 8 or so of them, 8, 10. There's probably 15 refrigerator doors on there for the beer.
Beer. Yeah.
I'm like, what are y'all trying to promote here? In the travel center.
I know, right? They certainly got it in there, though. They got all kinds in there. Great day. Yeah, I don't know. I never really, well, and another, like, they got some really nice high-end brand, like, clothes and stuff in there. I didn't realize.
They do.
I was kind of surprised at that. I mean, we still got some cool, like, decoration stuff for houses and all. I mean, you got cowhide.
Yeah, we saw that yesterday.
Rugs in there. Like, dog.
Yeah, we were looking at some of that. That stuff's pretty cool. No, it was just the gas station side of me kind of disappoints me.
Yeah, it's not. It's more so for shopping than for convenience stores, I believe.
I guess so. Oh well, it is what it is, I guess. But so who knows? But anyway, well, I guess there was some racing this past weekend.
Yeah.
I guess. Well, like I said, I did watch the truck race there. I watched qualifying and the race and all that. So it was truck race. I'll tell you who was actually impressive was late model driver Lane Riggs. He's been in Hallmark Racing number 62 a couple times now, and he put it. I want to say he put it up in the top 5 of qualifying, maybe 6th, 7th, maybe at worst. I can't remember, but it was right there. So that's a late model driver jumping up there in the truck world, and I guess he got it in his blood. You know, his daddy is Scott Riggs.
Right.
But Lane has really made a name for himself coming up through the Cars Tour and everything else. That boy got it going on.
Yeah, he sure does. I feel sure he'll have him a full time ride here pretty soon. He's certainly showing them boys something, and he's in some cases he's been running better than his teammate there. So
Yeah,
definitely looks good on him.
yeah, for sure. So he finished 7th in his first outing with them. Didn't finish quite as good at Richmond, but he still went bad. I think he was, I don't know, he was in top 15 still. So
Yeah.
2 outings and that's not bad at all.
No, it's definitely not.
But Chandler Smith ended up winning the truck race. That number 18 KBM truck. So them KBM boy, he's on a roll, on a tear in the trucks right now, just constantly winning everything. So
Right.
he's gonna be a tough one to handle there for the championship, I think.
Yeah, I believe so. John Hunter's catching some tough breaks. He's still there. He's still right up in there doing what he's got to do to get the Final Four. But Chandler's pretty tough right now, man. He's on. He's definitely got everything figured out right now. Things going for him good.
Yep. Got it going. You want to tell you something? What I think is surprising about this year, probably to me more than anything in the Truck Series, and I don't know that it's the ride he's with or whatever, but anyway, everybody knows Matt Benedetto got booted out of his cup ride with the Wood Brothers last year. Went down to the Truck Series this year, driving number 25 Rackley truck, I think it is Rackley Roofing. He's had there's been a lot of bad luck, don't get me wrong, but even the ones that hadn't had bad lucky, and I guess we'll say, nothing has impressed me about this truck at all.
No, not at all.
And
Not at all.
I'm really not understanding why.
I don't either. I don't know what would be causing that or why. I would figure that would be jam up equipment. I don't know. They ain't hitting on something right.
And I feel like that. I still feel like Matt Benedetto is a good driver. I feel like, but
Oh yeah.
But I mean, there's as much as he was running in top 5 and stuff in the Cup Series, I just don't know if that style of driving is translated over to truck. I don't know, but you would think it would. As with everybody else who does it, you would really think it would, just jump in there and go. But
right, yeah, you would think.
So I don't know. It's kind of crazy to me. So
yeah, it is. I mean, but Wood Brothers car ain't doing much. Harrison Burton in it either.
Harrison, dude, I saw him qualify. They qualified Saturday too, and now he was one of the first cars to go out, so which wasn't good. But he was like next to last. I mean, it was awful.
I don't understand. I don't know what's going on with him.
I don't either. Which I mean, I thought it was maybe just a Ford thing, but that's gotten proven differently.
Shit. That changed quick.
Didn't it though?
I guess NASCAR or somebody Ford said, look here, you gonna have that car in the playoffs. Oh, okay, let's make sure that happens. That's what it seems like, because he ain't been nowhere to be found until last weekend. So I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. What we're getting at is Kevin Harvick now went 65 races without a win. Ford has not looked good this year at all with their car and this next gen stuff. Well, all of a sudden, he's gone 2 in a row.
Yeah.
And so something's changed, because Ford dominated all day yesterday in the cup race.
Yeah.
Now Kyle Larson sat on pole, but I watched qualifying, and that's a little misleading. I mean, don't get me wrong, he had a good car, but it's a little misleading, because it was whoever got the later draws. track was getting faster and faster. The more it cooled down, the faster it got. So I think that had a lot to do with it.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So I I don't know. It's which I mean, and saying that, there's been a lot of and you know they've done it. And Kevin Harvick is synonymous with doing this, but they've done it again this year. And they did. They let him down. There was a lot of times Kevin Harvick has had a lot of pit crew issues this year. I mean,
Oh
just
yeah.
like at where was it? Was it Sonoma? I think it was. He was running pretty good, and they just I don't know what happened. They had an awful stop and put him back. So I don't know. Maybe they've just got all that figured out now, finally, and everything's hitting because, like I said, to me they have looked like one of the more consistent Fords out there, but just couldn't get it done. With all of a sudden, they got it done now.
Yeah, they've definitely figured it out. So
That's good.
yeah, hats off to them. Yeah, for sure. Martin Truex Jr. is still out. So
Still out. It's gonna be close. Going to be close.
yeah,
Watkins Glen, and Daytona to go before the playoffs start. I don't know. I could see. I don't know. I don't know who I see Chase Elliott for some reason coming back with this road course stuff at Watkins Glen. He hadn't been too great at road courses, but I just feel like he's due for his road course comeback.
Yeah, probably so. Yeah.
And then Daytona, who knows?
Yeah, nobody knows about that one.
I might go with it. You know, they let me in, and I might go with it. You never know.
Yeah, sure could.
Never know. Some news coming out of NASCAR last week, a little bit. Noah Gragson now going to number 42 GMS Petty ride.
Yeah.
Kind of saw this one coming.
Yeah, I was about to say, it wasn't really a surprise for sure.
Wasn't a surprise. It just makes me wonder what the direction for that company is. Because, me personally, I feel like, now I don't know if it's next year, I don't know when it is, but I know Junior Motorsports wants to enter a cup ride. And I'm wondering if there's and I know that Junior has done some stuff with GMS before with those guys before. And I'm wondering if there's I don't know. Maybe I'm digging too deep, but I'm just wondering maybe some sort of affiliation coming up.
It may be. It may very well be. I know he's wanting, like you say, he's wanting to get into it. It's cheaper. It's cheaper to run a cup car, so.
Yeah. Other than buying a charter, it's cheaper.
Right.
Which they were talking about that a little bit not long ago on. Might have been on Dale Jr. shows, might have been on Door Bump Clear. I can't remember. But there was some stuff they talking about that was supposed to be a lot cheaper that they're coming to find out isn't much cheaper. Or in some cases, it's more expensive.
Oh, well, the whole engineering stuff, all that stuff coming along with it. Like you said, they ain't going to leave it alone. They're going to they're going to spend more money in more ways, try to figure out ways to get speed. Which is going to cost money, no doubt about it.
As always. So, we'll see what's going to come up with all this cup stuff and truck stuff and Xfinity jazz. And in a few weeks, we'll be right back here at Darlington.
Yep, first race of playoffs. So.
That is right. I think I might be over there.
Sweet.
Trying to also finagle my way into maybe going to the Cars Tour race at North Wilkesboro.
That'd be sweet.
So, might be up there. I don't know. Trying to figure it out. Who knows? But anyway, guys, well, as we say, every week on here. When you're looking for all these speedy cars, when it's parts for, we don't care, a cup car, you know who's got them? SRI
Yes, all
Parts.
right.
That's right. SRI Performance. It's on top of all your needs from anywhere from, I don't care if you're running, like me, a Legends car, on up to a Cup Series race car. There are parts for every car in between. If you're running a street stock, I promise you, guys got plenty of parts in there for you to make work for your car. So head over to SRI Performance. Get on the web, sriperformance.com. Fill up your cart there with everything you know that you need. And at time of checkout, put in promo code CBONE10. The C is in
Chicken.
BONE 10. Get yourself 10% off at time of checkout. Who doesn't want 10% off? I want 10% off. So,
Yeah.
but put that in there, if for nothing else, to let them know we sent you over there. So,
That's right.
also the same deal over at Stock Car Steel and Aluminum. Same stuff, guys. They got the best of everything. Always, any materials that you need, not only for a race car, but any other type, job that you're doing. It's coming up deer season, as Sterling might say. We'll build some deer stands. Promise you, they got material to do it.
They sure do.
So head over and talk to them guys at Stock Car Steel and Aluminum. Get all that you will need material wise from them. And you will not find any better service or products out there at all. While you're in the area, guys, head over, talk to our buddy Earl Ramey. Earl Ramey Racing Engines. They're the one-stop shop for horsepower. That's what Earl Ramey Racing Engines are.
That's it.
Saw this past week. More wins out of guys that all of them have been on this show. Chris Joyce, Jameson McBride, all them guys taking home wins this past week with their Earl Ramey Racing Engines under the hood of their ride. So obviously that means y'all need some too. Even I had to throw this out there. Even Derek Ramey come out of his part-time retirement and went and ran the was it Carolina Clash race? I think it was at Carolina Speedway.
Yep.
And brought home a 5th place finish there. And that's been the first time he's been out in quite a while this year. So Earl can still get it done even at the track with his own ride, setting up his own ride there. So guys, head over there, get you some horsepower under your hood, and while you're there, set you up some time on the chassis dyno, find out every bolt on that you'll need to make your ride even that much faster. And one of them biggest bolt-ons you're going to put on there is some Profab headers from our friends over at Profab Headers and Exhaust. Their slogan is their quality that wins, and that is absolutely no lie. I think Sterling can attest to it that he sees some pretty welds every day, and you see what them boys put out there. There is such attention to detail in every one of the headers that come out of their door.
Yeah, absolutely. It's second to none, for sure, no doubt. They definitely take pride in their work, and there's nothing go out of there that's halfway done. There is no Monday header, I don't believe, that goes out of there.
There's no Monday header, and there's no Friday afternoon header either.
Exactly, that's right.
Like I just said, guys, they are quality that wins. So go talk to our buddy Andrew Garris over there at Profab Headers. Tell him we sent you. Speaking of a guy that runs, or speaking of Profab Headers, I want to bring back something up that we talked about last week. We congratulated our buddy Chris Ferguson for picking up the Ultimate Late Model Series win. in the USA 100 at Virginia Speedway last week. All of a sudden, there was some controversy that surrounded that, and it. I'm just gonna put this out there. I know it went over probably many other places, but I haven't seen many as it has from our Facebook.
Right.
Chris's mom, Allison, she made. Well, let me go back and kind of sum up what Chris said about the story. Basically, the race being that everybody knows how the tire shortage there has been over the past 2 years now, pretty much. Well, this race they went into, it was supposed to be a Spec 70 Hoosier, is what it said. Or a Spec tire or something. I'm not exactly sure what tire is supposed to be, but regardless, what was put on to Chris's page was that they called the series promoter, or the race director anyway, called him, told him what tire they had, wanted to make sure it was a good tire to use with what they were doing. It was confirmed there was a good tire. Went on even more than that, that series officials come to their trailer, check the tires, mark the tires even. That was the tire they were running. It was a good tire. I mean, just on and on and on. They got checked multiple times. Even on the starting grid, the series officials looked at the tire to make sure it was a confirmed tire that they could run, and it was. So, after that, they won the race. Stood in victory lane. They checked all the tires again. Confirmed tires were good. Well, they took the tire off for a tire sample. I guess they just took it off to, after everything was done and whatever. Took it over there, let them shave off whatever they needed for the tire sample. A couple days later, comes back. They get a phone call. They're being thrown out and the wind taken away from them for their tire. Not that anything was done chemically to it. Not that it was prepped in any way. They told them that the tire they ran was an illegal tire. And so I don't understand how someone can tell them that there's a, over and over, yep, that tire's good. Yep, that tire's good. Yep, that tire's good. Be checked over and over. Multiple officials check it, say it's good. And then you come up after they win and tell them it's not good.
Yeah. I think somebody was paying some favors somewhere.
It sure sounded like it. And it's not doing the Ultimate Super Late Model Series any favors. They're making them, that is making them look bad themselves. But right. I do know the series president finally put on Facebook after all this went around, because what happened was, I will say this. I took Allison, Chris's mom, made a picture, just says, "I stand with Fergie," with a picture of his race car on it. Well, I shared the picture on our Chicken Bone Alley Facebook page. It has gotten thousands of likes and shares from our page. And then all of a sudden I see the series president for Ultimate Super Late Miles asking everybody to please calm down, and that they were going to have a sit-down conversation with Chris and his team this week, find out, get to the bottom of everything that happened. So we don't know the outcome. They were going to do it last week. Chris and them went to the had another race to go to. So the north-south, that's what they had to go to. And so they didn't have time last week. So they're supposed to be getting together this week. Hopefully, we'll find out what goes on. Hopefully, in my opinion, I'm hoping they overturn it again and give him back the win personally.
Yes, I sure hope they do. I think, I mean, it's got to make it right. If they don't, they're going to have a lot of big names, especially, not waste their time and go to an ultimate race because they ain't going to have to deal with that.
There was that Saturday night at Lakeview. That was ultimate race there, and they had another race there. There was 18 cars showed up, but a lot of them were locals. Some of them were just steel
Right.
blocks that they ran. I mean, I ain't talking junk about it. I don't know. I used to like the Ultimate Series. Our buddy Blake Harris is the announcer for him. He's been on the show before. So, and he's one of our friends, works at SRI. So, I mean, I hope to get it worked out because that's always been a fairly local series for us, I guess you say. You know, it's normally a lot of tracks that are around our area. So I like the series. I like to see them come around, and I like it when big names like Chris Ferguson go run with them, or bigger names, but man, I just don't see where any of this did any good, you know. And then just from Chris's words, just people backtracking on their word and stuff like that. Man, you just can't have that. That's a bad look. Bad look.
Definitely.
I mean, I could understand Colin having a conversation with, whatever, but just backtracking on your word and all that stuff. I mean, that looks real bad. So, who knows?
I don't know. Hopefully they get it right, like you say, and they can Chris can go back and run for some more ultimate wins. But as of right now, I can't see that happening.
Well, as of right now, he says he won't. So,
right.
Or at least he said he will not have anything to do with. I'm not even gonna call him by name, but with the series director. So hopefully they'll get that straightened out.
Yeah, so.
What else? What else we got going on? Jonathan Davenport took on the North South. Big money there.
Yeah, he's the Brandon Overton this year, like he was last year.
He's back on it.
He's winning everything. Yeah,
he is back on it for sure. They got everything clicking again. It seemed like that kind of turnaround end of last year, maybe.
Yeah.
He won the finals there. We were up there, and they were just on a roll, and it's like ever since then he can't do much wrong. If he's not winning, he's not finishing bad. That's for sure.
Right. Yeah.
I think I don't know. I somewhat feel like it's a Longhorn thing again. Longhorns have come back around, and I mean, not that they ever went anywhere. Even Shannon Babb just debuted. He's got a Longhorn now. So
yeah, it's just about hard not to have one. I mean, this is how consistent they are. It's such a big team because they all work together for the most part, and it's tough to compete with them.
Yeah, they got it going on. That is faux show. Faux show. But anyway, what else we got this week?
I don't know, man. You got a wedding to do this Saturday, so no racing for you, I reckon, huh?
Yeah, no racing. I need to find somebody to drive my car. I need some points.
Yeah. Hey, if I was gonna be in town, I'd go drive it for
you. There you go. I need to keep my fifth place. I don't know why. I mean, not that fifth place is whatever. I don't know. It's something about saying my first year, and especially when I didn't even make. We didn't really even get started racing ourselves in our car till what, May or so?
Right. Yep.
And have made it up to fifth place there at Florence Motor Speedway.
Yeah, that's impressive.
I don't know if it's impressive, but it just feels pretty good to me anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
Knowing that some of them that are behind me in points, I think that's what it is. It's knowing that some of them that are behind me in points have raced pretty much every weekend over there.
Right.
So I feel like we're not doing too bad.
Oh no.
So maybe we get it all figured out. But I tell you who does have it figured out. That is Tanya over at MPM Marketing, McAllister Precision Marketing. She's got it figured out, guys. If you are an up and coming driver, or if your child is an up and coming driver, you need to get them with the best marketing team out there. And if they want to make a career out of racing, out of the racing industry, they got to get hooked up, because we all know it takes a couple things to make it in the racing world. It takes some sponsorship dollars. It sure does. But it takes getting in front of the right people at the right time on the right teams to make it work. So Tanya at MPM, she's got it all figured out, guys. She can put you in front of everybody that you need to be in front of. She's got sponsors. She knows how to put together proposals, knows how to make it work for you. She's hooked up with all your just anything you need to advance your career in racing. So head over to marketwithmpm.com and get with Tanya over there, and she'll get you hooked up and headed in the right direction for sure. All right, guys. Well, it's been a kind of a little short and sweeter one this week. I got to go play some softball. I think I got a double header.
Hey man, you big time in now, bro. Double headers, bro. Woo.
I don't know about big time now.
Uh,
I don't know about big time. We ain't won.
I'm gonna put together. You ain't won yet.
We have not won a game this year. It's not that we have played bad, because we've played fairly decent as far as ourselves. It's just I don't know where they found all these guys at on these other teams this year.
Woo. Yeah.
But they're just, it's slow pitch softball. It's not like you don't hardly strike anybody out. You don't hardly walk anybody. Pretty much everybody hits.
Right.
But
right.
These guys are just crushing the ball. There's one the other night hit it out into the middle of the intersection.
Hey.
The dude looked like he could about reach the middle of the intersection from the home plate, which is why I figured it went that far. But this dude was like 6'8", just tank. Dang.
Yeah.
What are you supposed to do with that? That's why I said. It's not like we're playing bad. We're hitting the ball. We're getting on base. We're doing the normal stuff. But these dudes are just. They hit a home run, and then just we got a home run rule that the first one counts as home run. After that, it's just singles. But when they're just constantly hitting singles, just everybody walks home constantly.
Right. Yes. Ain't no fun like that. It's church league softball should be out. Hit 2 home runs and then it's out from there. Should be, I think. But
that's what I think too. Because these guys they figured out this fence over here. I think that game we played the other night, there was like 6 or 8 home runs hit.
Jesus. Yeah, that's crazy.
You can't stop that. You can't stop that.
No. No, you cannot. So, well, good luck to you tonight, man. Go get them. I'm going to go put some cabinets together and unload some stuff. And hopefully I can beat the rain. It's going to be close.
All right, guys. Well, we sure appreciate y'all hanging out with us. And as always, we appreciate all our help with this show. SRI Performance, Stock Car Steel and Aluminum, RK Motorsports Consulting, Earl Ramey Racing Engines, and Profab Headers and Exhausts. Also, guys, Forward Bite Apparel. Y'all go get you some Forward Bite because every racer wants it. And also, check out our buddy Cole Vanderheiden. His rookie year of 305 sprints. Go check him out in the Forward Bite crew. Leading the 305 Race Saver Sprint rookie standings, and last I saw, I think he's sitting 11th in the national standings for 305s in his rookie year, which is awesome. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, for sure.
So y'all go check him out. Also, Checkered, they're the race hub. They are social media for nothing but racing all the time. So y'all go check out Checkered. We're on there. You get on there. It's cool stuff for sure. So anyway, guys, well, we sure appreciate y'all coming on, hanging out with us this week, and I guess we'll catch y'all next time.
Later.